Hey guys, it's Paul from IO, and a lot of you have messaged me and left comments about what I've done with the ice cream phone, if I'm using the ice cream phone, or if I've just given it away or sold it or did anything to it. Well, to keep you an update, I used it for a couple of weeks, and at first I liked I liked how it looked. The LED lights in the front, the big T9 keypad. It was a perfect phone for me, but then again, it was missing some of the features I have had on my previous phones, such as the iPhone, or the iPhone 3G, or the G1, or any other phones I've had. And one of the things I really missed was the QWERTY keyboard. At first, when I was using the ice cream, I was like, T9, it's very easy to type, very easy to text with, I'm not gonna have any problems. But then, having an actual keyboard helped type emails, help type texts, anything that you use to type. That was one of the negatives, that I didn't have a QWERTY keyboard. Another negative was the call quality, and call quality is I think it's the number one thing that I always look for, is the call quality. You must have a good, it must have a good speaker for you to hear them or hear anyone talk to you, or even on the other line, I want them to hear me clearly. I don't want any white noise. I don't want any dead, spots or anything that would be bad for the call quality. And after, the first week it's a good phone for the first week, but then for some reason it got worse and worse, and my friends kept complaining that they couldn't hear me well to speak up, and also they were thinking that I was breathing into the mic, which I wasn't. The phone's like 2 to 3 inches away from me, and I'm like trying not to breathe in. It doesn't seem like I am, and I think that's one of the main negative, is that the speaker is just on the side. It's just on the front of where you have the phone. Other phones like the BlackBerry and the iPhone, it's all on the side, so at the bottom, so you can't really when you're breathing, it doesn't affect the call quality. Another negative is on the LED lights. When somebody's calling and you have like a number that's on your contacts list or your address book, the name does not show up. It's just the number itself. So if you don't know the number and you have to answer it, you have to change the settings. So go to settings, change the call answering settings to either the any key or the answer key. So whenever you flip it, you don't always have to answer it. I think that's about it for all the negatives. I mean, the call quality was one of the most things I hated about the ice cream. Maybe it was just my phone, just my phone, or it might be just the firmware itself that I'm using. Right? I might be using the older firmware, so that's one of the negatives. And also, I'm pretty sure there's an Asian format firmware for the phone, but I wish I could type in Korean, maybe even text, because my mom has an iPhone and she could text and show up in Korean, and I wish I could send texts that are in Korean or even any other languages for you guys. So that's also one of the minus points. The positives, it's a very slim phone. It's very sexy. I don't know why I should be saying sexy, but it is. It's just a sexy phone. When you open it up, it's pretty tall, so that's also one. It's pretty big. So I wish there was like I wish they could make it so it's a slider. I mean, I think it would look nice if it was a slider ice cream. But again, I'm not LG, so it's really up to them. I know there's a lot of you guys that actually have the phone and actually love it. So for you guys that love it, maybe it's just my phone that's having problems. I'm trying to make this short, under 5 minutes, but that's about it for the ice cream phone. I'm not using it anymore. I still have it. I'm trying to sell it, so it's on eBay. So if you want to buy it, it's I put it up for $189 with free shipping. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment and check the giveaway video.